Hey guys, me Misha. Everything I say is not financial advice, my personal opinion. It's been a quick minute. Um, I'm working like there's no tomorrow on set, which I'm very glad about. Let's see the markets, however. That was unvolumed, and yeah, technically it closed above the T1, T2, I'm sorry. And yeah, oh la la, right? Guys, you look at this. What a beauty. Uh, just give me a sec. I decided to take off my retainers. I already had my retainers on, but then I decided I don't want to add on the top of my accent. I don't want to add to your trouble of understanding my mumble. Wow. 819. Well, technically by a tick, and that would need a that would need a test. And then went down, and then already reached, and down. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. On the hour, that was too scary. So, I would rather yeah, I'd rather start doing this transition extremum thing. It doesn't make sense because it wasn't an uptrend to begin with on hourly, so this weird thing. What could also help is volume distribution is here. So maybe, you know, to play bold. I wouldn't take the trade. Don't fool yourself, Misha. However, it's within the model of the hour. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, enough of it. Did you notice my new backdrop? Finally got one for myself, tapes. Q's. Yeah. I would say Q's wanna go. Like there is a market magnet that pulls and pushes the price towards the superior time frame levels. This is no bueno. that would have stopped me out with the gap. You see, that's what I'm talking about, like 2R instead of 1R stop is the real stop. That's why I cannot wrap my mind around how to probably short on the American market, on the stock market. And the time is approaching, my friends. The time is approaching. I'll show you what I mean. This time is approaching where I'll have to be shorting, when I'd better be shorting on American market. Just for funsies. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's either 5 of this 3, or it's 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, 5, and then correction to 0.5. Yeah. Brutal. Yeah. Anywho, where was I? I was here. Yeah. So that would have been a stop. Didn't go by like a hair, didn't reach, and then that would be drama. Oops. Look how beautifully it works here, though. That looks like an exhaustion on volume top thrust. So yeah. It looks like an exhaustion. You know? If it came here and formed a balance, that would be workable. That would be workable. However, it only bounces once at 0.5. And there's no level on daily. Yeah. No, wait. This is the level. I was blind, but now I see. Well, after this volume, I think this volume kind of like nullifies this a little bit, but yeah, that's the something is off here. Okay, now it's better. Yeah, now that makes more sense. So yeah, if it came here, that would be interesting. Till then, dollar continues down, I think. At least the way it looks for now. Can revive anytime, but not yet. That's an interesting move. I'm thinking about closing the position. Baboosh. Should have closed it here or here especially, but didn't. But I'm thinking about closing it. It's been like too long, and yeah, it's one of my old trades. That was actually good for short. There's no context on monthly though whatsoever. Maybe from hourly. Just like this, with no test. Huge. I don't think I would have taken it just for funsies. But just for funsies. Hey. What's going on? Yeah. It would have been close. Maybe. Intel. Pfizer. If it gives me correction to here, I think that's viable. Yeah. That would be a good correction. Till then, I have no business with Pfizer. Of course, there is also the 0.5 of the entire uptrend. It's way below. And there is nothing here. Yeah. We'll see. This guy. Leaves me no chance, I think, to join the party. Unless it goes lower, expands the ice level of the balance. And comes here. No, I don't think so. Yeah. Tigaka hangs out there. Magnet. Yeah. So downtrend confirmed. We don't need a closed manipulation signal. Oh boy. Here. Who am I mimicking? Arnie? I should not. As a person of an accent, I should not be mimicking or even trying to mimic a fellow person of an accent. It's a delicate question. Like, I wish our society had more awareness about how to treat people of accent, such as myself. think people of the accent or an accent are the most undertreated. Minorities in the US. Period. I don't know what I'm looking for and why. Yeah, it's a daily watch. It's in a balance. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, we have like etiquette about how we go around differently able people or neurodiverse people or any other people, including people of color, you name it. But people of accent, you can ask them anything, you can, you know, do whatever you want. Because most of the time, those people don't know how to speak for themselves. So they just take it. Anyhow, that's not what my podcast is about. My podcast is about how to multiply your capital at financial markets. This is too high. It's not bad. And also volumes. Why is this volume bigger? And there is no exhaustion volume here. Yeah, that's a weird volume build up here. Don't know what to do with it. This is not bad. It's in correction. It changed direction, but it can go back and forth and spin around all at once. Yeah, in this correction. Easily. I don't know why I don't have this 0.5 here. But yeah. See, that would need a test. It's last hour of the week, last hour of the day, last hour of the day, so there's no. Yeah. And now we can use the transitioning shaman. That's a 1 bar rule. Yeah. So. Really this. Or maybe after a test goes here. But that would be too long. I don't know. I don't think there is a possibility. what I'm trying to do here. Again, if it goes into balance, we already saw something like this just a few stocks ago, didn't we? We already saw something very similar a few stocks ago. Yeah. If it comes here, wiggles. It was 0.5. Wiggles. The day level. That'll be good. That'll be good. So far above the 0.5 though. This would be good. But this is weird. Same deal. Same deal. Boom. Not really. All spread is up, and still it closed below anyways, one way or another. It's done. This is just same deal. Huh. Very tempting in hindsight. But who was saying it couldn't go down on Monday? Especially carrying over position over the weekend. In current geopolitical environment, good luck. Huh. That was something to watch. Again, same deal. You see, same deal everywhere, all across the board. Last hour of last week. There's no guarantee that it will pop on Monday morning. Is it Monday? Yeah, it is Monday. You guys, I'm so lost in days. I was shooting on Sunday, so it feels like Tuesday to me because I was working yesterday. And on my way back, I swam in the ocean. It's my second time this season. I was like, come on, don't be lazy. You're in Malibu, just 5 away from the ocean. So I hit the PCH and swam in the ocean, which was beautiful. Amazing. Weird volume, last volume of the day. Yeah, I'd be careful about all these levels. You know? Alright. But let's keep an eye on it. Okay. Let's see our losers of the day. What the heck is going on here? Even. Yeah, I think it's about all I've got. Surgutneftegas, another oil company. oil company. Change direction. Oh, pardon moi. Yeah, well, yeah. Change direction. Interesting. Do you see what I see? Because I see opportunity. Oof. Counter trend. No, it's not an opportunity. It's counter trend, Misha. Chill. We don't trade. I don't know what to call it yet. But when it misses by hair, trend, you can't. You can't trade. Counter trend. You see, if it was like a trend, if it was T2, yes, please trade. On T1, no. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, look at this. Probably would have worked. Or who knows? I abandoned the trade after months closed in a break. Yeah. After reaction bar closed bearish, I abandoned this trade for better or worse. Okay, that's it, you guys. I'm gonna go. Yeah, look at this volume. I'm gonna go. That's my main focus, but I think it leaves me no chance to join the party. Yeah. This guy, when it comes here, if it comes here, and this if it gives us a test. This one I don't know, it needs to come here. It's so high. So high. Yeah, you see, like identical twins. Not much really. But I don't want to go through all of this. I want to go to bed, please. I want to go to bed. Self-com float spins and curls like crazy. These guys. This goes lower. Wow. Wow. Boom. This guy goes lower. People don't want ketchup anymore, which is a good thing, because I mean they turn ketchup to like straight on poison. So good for the people who don't eat ketchup, including myself. Doing something weird. The CVX guy. This is good in continuation of you guys. This is horrible. This is like suicidal continuation of the trend. Oh no. Oh no. With this guy? Oh no. Do you see what I see? Because I see setup. Yeah, let's keep on watching. Boom, boom. I don't know. Leave it alone. It's interesting. That would have. Wait. Ah, okay. But I shouldn't be taking this because it's already reached its potential to 0.5. And 940, 943. Well, technically it's a spring, so maybe should have not be limiting. I don't know. I would have chickened out. I wouldn't have taken this trade for sure. And now this level is broken. So anyhow, no trade for me here. Oh no. Oh no. Interesting. Technically that was an entry, but I wouldn't have taken it because also the model goes far beyond the model of superior time frame. So I'll show you if you insist. If you insist, I'll show you. It's also transition extremum, so but yeah, I wouldn't be able to trade it just because of how far the two are. Not really. That's doable. Also, volume distribution is not indicative of the trend reversal, so maybe something like on 5 minutes. Baboosh. Yeah, 5 minutes is all the same. It's a break here. Yeah, wouldn't give us an entry. Yeah, no mercy. So now, since volume was not indicative of the trend reversal, yeah, you should see it through transition extremum. On volume spring. It's popped. However, now, once on volume spring was established, that's a mess. Yeah. Anyhow, leave it alone. Yeah. If it comes here, then maybe. But on volume spring is the first indicator of T1 is not going to hold. Of the fact that T1, T2, and that specific example is not going to hold. Interesting. Hmm. There was an entry. It would have lost money. They wouldn't have lost money, but would have broken me even. Interesting. So, you see by 0.5, there's no 0.5. So technically that was an entry. Good volume distribution. Maybe not so because of this guy, but 419, yeah. And then again, and then it goes to 0.5 ducks. Jumps above it. My English is failing me, but you understand. And then on test we have last minute of the hour. So yeah, technically that was an entry. That was an entry. But goes far above the model of superior time frame. It's trend, however, but there is no correction to 0.5, so no. So no. Now we can also treat it through the lens of transition extremum. And have this. Let's see what it does tomorrow. Boom, look how beautiful it was. And volume T1 and then spring test, and that was the entry point. The only alarming thing here was unvolumed T1. The rest was good. Possibly a trade. General Motors. Where are we? Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Comme ci, comme ça. Yeah. Not the biggest volume, but okay volume. Yeah. Yeah. Probably, yeah, would need to be charted through transitioning shown. And in transitioning shown, that wouldn't give us an entry point. Right? Yeah. Gone without us. Caterpillar. Gone with the wind. That's a massacre. Like everything's so tight and small here. Nothing really wants to move. It's like, yeah. It's just trying. It's the market magnet. Pulls it to tier 1, which is the nature of the market. GS, yeah. Meta. We are approaching all-time highs on S&P 500 once again in our life, and that's gonna be okay. I'm done with the list. Enough for today. Why is it on my continuation of the trend list? You see, we broke this level, the sign of strength level, so technically, like, don't touch 0.5. It's the good rule. It's a good rule. We reach this volume level, you see, and bounce to it, so don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah. It's actually not that far. I was gonna say, Jafar, we're not that far. And I just stood against opposite to Jafar Jackson in the Maven. In the Maven movie about Michael Jackson. That was cool. I'm on recall for a few more days. That'd be fun. The crew is amazing. The set is amazing. Everything was beautiful. Can't say nothing but best, warmest feedback on the Maven set. So yeah. What is this? Unvolumed. and volume. Yeah, that's all about I have for today. So I was talking about, yeah, this level. It can go higher, but also technically it's still in reaction bar. This entire year is the reaction bar to this level. It's not a balance. It's still like T1. We'll see, but there can be some movement here, so I'd better park my capital. And I'm still here up to my eyeballs and here quite a bit. I'll tell my old pal can go here, but yeah, and this guy, will see how reaction bar goes tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that's all I have. I've been looking at Fjord and these guys, all of them, and it looks like I'm spending my day tomorrow finally, so I'll be streaming more tomorrow during the day, hopefully. Till then, trade carefully, stay safe, make all of your decisions at your own discretion. Never listen to anyone, no one knows anything. Learn and grow in the communities of like minded people.